I want to show you in this video how to prepare the products. I will show you this t-shirt, and based on this you can do whatever product you want, like anything. So if you notice here in the product designer, we have three layers. We have the overlay. Let's start with everything disabled. So we have the base, we have the sleeves, and we have overlay that is adding this shading on the entire object. Without this it will look like this, so it's not good. You can add as many layers as you want. It doesn't have to be only sleeves or base. You can add as many layers as you want. For example, you can add this part here at the top. I don't know how this is called, this part, whatever you want. But in this case we only have two, so let's see how we can do this. So let's go to Figma, and here I have we will focus only on the front part. I have this layer, let's open it, this group, and you can see inside it I have the exact same thing as we have in the editor, in the product designer, sorry. So if I enable this, so how does this work? First of all, we need to export this one. It's exported like SVG. I will not export it because I already have it. Export this one, which is the sleeves, exported as SVG, and this one, which is the shading, which you'll notice that it's just a transparent. If I move it here, you see that it's transparent. It only has the shading part. The other part it's transparent. This is why it's creating this effect, like it has this shading over the SVG. So also this is useful because we can add, for example, let's add the text here. Let's make it bigger. Let's go into layers. That's too big. Let's make it like this. Now if you look closely here over the text, you will see the text has the shading as well, because the layer it's under the overlay. So if I disable this, see that it looks completely different. Also if I add it on top of the overlay, doesn't let me. Why doesn't let me? Let me see. Yeah, it's because we have the always on top true, and I need to set this to false. This is only always pushing the layer on top. So let's refresh now and go to text. I'll just do it like this and go to layers, and now the text, it's you see it appears over the layers. Let's zoom in and scroll a bit here, and if you look closely, if I drag it, see how the shade it's applied on the text, and this is how it should be basically, because in reality this shading it's applied to the entire surface of the t-shirt, not just this part. So this is why it's so useful to have this. It's possible to create a single PNG and skip these steps, but you will lose this. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. So let's focus on how to create these images. So for now we exported the sleeves and the base, and also this one we exported as a PNG. After they are exported, so this is the products folder, and here we have the shirt. So see, we have base back, I called it overlay back, which is the PNG, the one that I exported, and also the sleeves back. So all these three files are these three layers. I'm sorry, I haven't spoken in a while to the microphone. My tongue doesn't want to work. So we have the overlay, we have the sleeves, we have the base, and we have the text. So this overlay, it's mainly to add this realistic shading effect. Okay, and now let me show you how to, and also this is extremely accurate because the SVG colors are literally perfect here, so we can change the colors. And let me try again, select this layer, so I change these colors here, and I'll leave it the full color here. And if I enable it, see, it looks real. So this is basically how a t-shirt would look like. Okay, so I've showed you the SVG. Now let me show you the PNG version. So this is the actual real image of the t-shirt. So this is how the t-shirt looks like. It's a PNG image without any transparency, and it has the shading on it. We need to remove this part because we don't need it. We don't need the vector. I don't know why I've left it here. So only have this. I'm sorry, we need it because these one are white. Also another important step when you work with PNG files for the base products like base and sleeves, and also the overlay, the actual product itself, make sure that you make it full white, because if you change the color using the color picker here, if it's full white, it will set the color perfectly, and the this black shading will not be affected at all. If you change this color to something else, for example, like, I don't know, red, it will not work anymore. So this is the disadvantage of using PNG files. So I have this exported here, and I called it, what did I call it? Full PNG. See? So this is the PNG, and let's modify the product JSON file. So I will remove these two parts because we don't need it anymore. And instead of this one, like the base, I'll call the PNG, the full one. Full PNG. I think this is it. Let's see. Yes, so now we have, if I go in the layers, we only have one base, which is the PNG file. We can change the color as we want. See, it works as expected, but we lost the possibility to add the text under the shading. So now if did I choose a really bad color here? Let's see. Let's select a greenish color. So now if I resize the text, it will always be over the shading. So you can work with either PNG or SVG, but this is the advantage of working with SVG and this shading independently on all these layers. So let me revert it back to how it was. Okay. So now I've locked the shading layer, which will always be on top in this case, and if I add the text here, you will see that it's under it. If you look closely, it's under it. Yeah. So this is how the shading works, and let me show you how to create it in Photoshop. So I will need this. Actually, this is how the t-shirt looks. Basically, this is how you should. So all your products, the original font should be white, and you have this shading on it if you want to look real. This is the base that you should start from, and from there you can. Also, I forgot to show you how to create the SVG. So this can be done in Illustrator, whatever vector editor you want. I use Figma, so let me show you this part. So let's select this. So I have the original image, I put it under it, and then I draw a path around it. So this will take some time, but let's see, it's close. Yeah, see, we have these points here. You can just drag it around and position whatever you want. So to create the path, let me show you. Let's do it here. So you just click here and click here, and then if you want, you add a new point here and adjust it how you want, and then we can add a new point here, here, and so on. Here, let's see, you can also change the curve and just draw it around the entire shape and then fill it. This is how it's done. In Illustrator, this is how I've done it. In Illustrator is different, but the idea is the same. So you can draw this part, which is basically this. And from this we export to the SVG. And now let me show you how to create this shading. I will select this original image and I'll export it as a PNG file. Now we cannot do this in Figma. Probably if you use AI we can do it in Figma, but I'll just show you in Photoshop because it's easier. So I'll just drag this PNG file in Photoshop. Let's go and add the levels and also copy this and paste it before. So you have the same layers one under the next, and this one, let's adjust the levels first. Let's make it dark. You can choose this, make it as dark as you want, and then reduce the opacity here on this one. Sorry, first go here and let's make this a full color. Let's make it green so that we have a base. And now if I reduce the opacity here, come on, see, we have the shading over it. If I reduce this, you have the shading and it's transparent. Now you can choose how much opacity to add based on your product. You can just, if it's 0 it's nothing, if it's, I don't know, I think this one it's too much, something like this, yeah, something like this. And now we have the shading. Just disable this and then just export it as a PNG file, and here you have it. So this is how this stuff works. It's easy. You can try also AI and tell it to just give you back a shading, but I tried ChatGPT and it was not accurate. I had a head once, and when I asked it to create a shading, it gave me a different shape, so it didn't understand what I tried to tell it. But I'm sure if you insist on it, you can do it. But personally, I would go with this one. With Photoshop, it's easy, and yeah. So this is how it's done. I will not go into other details here about other stuff because this product design is massive. But this was the focus of this video, about how to create, how to add the actual create your product, basically to add it in the product designer. The same thing it's here with the cap. If you go in the layers, you won't see the base, but it also it has the same idea. It has overlay over it, and if I change the color, see, and let's add a text. Let's change the color to white, and you can clearly see that the text is under the shade. See, it has let me zoom in. Sorry, see the shading, it's visible on the text as I move it. So this adds a great some reality to it. It's not actually perfect as in reality, but it's really close. It's close enough. So yeah. So I hope you find this video useful in to prepare your products. If you don't want any shading, for example, you can, I don't know, the product it's a business card or something. You just use a simple SVG or a PNG. It's your choice. In this case, it will work fine. Just remember that if you use PNG, it must be full white. So this is really important. So what's behind it, it's white. This also should be white, but doesn't matter. So the sleeves in this case and the base, they are both white. If you see the fill, it's white, full white, FFFFF in the hexadecimal. This one also white, and it will create this the entire product. And then when the color is changed here on the product, So on the base it will perfectly match the colors that we set. See, let me try a different color here. Doesn't really matter what you choose, it looks perfect. Okay guys, this is enough for this video. I will also create different videos about other parts of this product designer, because there is a lot, but for now this is what I wanted to show you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.